So let's take a moment to arrive in your meditation space. See if you can let go of whatever has already happened during your day or the anticipation of what is to come. Tell yourself that for the next few minutes you have nothing to tend to in the external world. Let your nervous system know that you are in a safe place. It does not need to be on alert. It can relax and shift out of a defensive mode and into a more connected and open mode. See if you can begin to quiet your mind by resting it on your next inhale. And on the exhale, let out any stale or numb energy. And on the in-breath, see if you can invite in refreshing and revitalizing energy. Do this a couple times. For the next 10 minutes or so, we will be practicing the compassion practice of Tonglen. By practicing Tonglen, we are allowing ourselves to consciously be touched by the suffering within ourselves and to offer kindness, care, and love to the vulnerability. Meditation teacher Tara Brach says, "The opening that happens with compassion practice is that the suffering we touch shifts from being my pain, my grief, my fear, to the pain, the grief, the fear." So to begin, see if you can sense with the in-breath any areas where you feel caught, stuck, or reactive. Sense into any areas where you may need to bring the healing attention of Tonglen. See if you can open up to a willingness to touch into those parts of you that hold a difficult edge, like fear, shame, or unworthiness. Use the in-breath to contact where you feel vulnerable. Be willing to feel into this place. Whatever arises, see if you can get curious about what triggers the difficult feelings in you. Are you worried about a relationship not working out? Are you afraid of the future? Do you feel unlovable or bad in some way? Whatever appears, see if you can let it be there. See if you can collect it close to you and feel the most difficult part of it. What feels so hard to be with? What feels so intolerable? Are there beliefs or ideas about yourself that come with sensing into this vulnerability? What is the narrative that this part expresses? And then see if you can move in even closer to the vulnerability and feel what it is like to reside within that, to inhabit this place, this edge. Now on the out-breath, see if you can hold this place, this vulnerability, with care and kindness. I want to invite you to sense into the openness, the space that is inside this place as well as all around it. Let the out-breath remind you to feel into the loving spaciousness that permeates the vulnerability. See if you can let the stuckness float in this caring openness. On the in-breath, be willing to contact the vulnerability where it resides in your body. Feel what it is like to reside within that place. Receive this place. And on the out-breath, touch into the loving spaciousness that is inside and around it. Let the suffering be immersed and float in the caring spaciousness. On the in-breath, touching into the stuckness and what it needs, what it desires. And on the out-breath, give an airiness to the interiority of these needs and desires. Let them float in an aerated space filled with light, love, and unconditional kindness. See if on the out-breath the vulnerability can unwind in the loving spaciousness. See if it can rest there. With the next inhale, see if you can open the scope of your attention to include all beings who suffer in a similar way, who also hold stuckness. And with the out-breath, offer the stuckness of all beings to the spacious, loving presence that permeates and heals the vulnerabilities in all of us. Breathe in and meet the communal suffering, and breathe out to sense the vast, endless, loving, healing presence that resides within each of us and permeates all spaces everywhere. With the inhale, greet the collective vulnerability, and on the exhale, let it be bathed in an unlimited and unconditional kindness. Let yourself rest in this loving presence for as long as you like.